Good morning, Mr. Spatchcock. Hope I pronounced that right. Thank you for having me here for this interview.
Hey, thank you very much for coming in. You can just call me Nick. I'm looking at your resume here, and I can see that you've only had 2 jobs in the last 10 years. That's a little different than we're used to here. Most of my loan officers have had 10, 12, 13 jobs in only 5 years. But that's the way we like it. I don't want anyone getting too comfortable, if you know what I mean.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to ask a few questions. I guess the first question I have is, what is the most compelling reason to want to become a member of the Nimrod Mortgage team?
All right, so you want to know a compelling reason to join Nimrod Mortgage. Well, let's talk about technology for a second. We've got technology. We've got firmware, hardware, spyware, software. Hell, we got 55-gallon drums outside filled with nothing but ware. You want technology? You've come to the right place. Hell, I'll tell you something else, my friend. We have access to the World Wide Web. That's right, the internet. And as long as our check clears, we have it mostly 24/7. But generally speaking, 4 or 5 days a week, you've got complete access to the World Wide Web. So you want to talk about technology? It doesn't get much better than that.
Okay. Can I move on to the next question? So, can you give me an idea of what your process is like?
Process. So you want to know about our process. Next week, we're unveiling a process that's going to take the industry by surprise. Another reason you've come to the right place. It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 loan to app process. Number 5. 5 minutes we spend with each client either on the phone or in person. I'm telling you, that's all the time you need at Nimrod Mortgage. Number 4, the number of days that loan application is going to sit on my desk, because I'm telling you right now, that loan needs to fester for a little while. The smoke has to clear, because quite frankly, we don't know what the hell's in there, right? 3, in 3 weeks, our underwriters are going to review that file and they're going to tell us what the hell's wrong with it. Usually nothing, but hey, this is Nimrod Mortgage, right? Number 2, I forget what number 2 is. Number 1. Number 1 is the maximum number of days that our clients and our realtor partners are going to have to spend at the closing table waiting for their loan to fund. That's it. And usually they do. Sometimes they don't, but usually our loans fund at the settlement table. Next question.
Moving right along, I guess I have questions about if you can give me an idea of the products that you offer and how competitive your rates are against the competition in this market. I would appreciate knowing a little bit more about that.
Rates and products, I can tell you this. We've got all of them. We've got all the products, and I can assure you that each and every one of them has a rate. I know, seems remarkable, doesn't it? But it's true. Every product we offer has a rate associated with it. Some of them are fixed, and some of them they kind of move around. I forget what those are called. I call them bouncy rates. I don't know, they kind of bounce up and down, and there's no rhyme or reason, but it doesn't make any difference. You want rates, you want products, you've come to the right place.
Okay, thank you for that answer. Wow. I guess I have just a couple more questions. Can you give me an idea about the communication process with your current clients and your past clients, so I can get an idea of how you manage customer retention, or as some call it, I guess, do you have a CRM in place, or do you have a process in place? How do you manage that?
Communication, client follow-up. That's an easy one to answer. Just remember this, the phone works both ways, right? If they need us, all they got to do is pick up the phone and call us. And I can assure you, after closing a loan with Nimrod Mortgage, they're not going to want to talk to you ever again. So let's go to your next question.
So I guess I just have one more question, Mr. Spatchcock, and that would be expectations. Have you thought about what you would expect of me in terms of production, in terms of fitting in with the team here at Nimrod Mortgage? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that.
Expectations, wow. I'll be honest with you, no one's ever asked me that question before. But hey, what do you see? You see a guy in a t-shirt. What does that say? It says that I've reached the pinnacle of success, because anybody who wears a t-shirt must be successful or they wouldn't wear a t-shirt. This tie thing you've got going on, unnecessary. Alarm clocks, they're for losers. Come in when you wake up, leave when you're tired, right? My expectations are not to pressure you. I don't want to push you. Do what you can do in the time you have to do it.
So Mr. Poindexter Lemon, I think this concludes today's interview, but I think you should know that this interview is nothing more than a formality. Heck, here at Nimrod Mortgage, we hire anybody. I'm serious. You got a heartbeat, you're not in jail, we got a job for you. We'll see you Monday. Be here whenever you can. Hey, thanks for coming in. I hope you can see your way out. Thank you very much for the opportunity to meet with you. I'm sure I can find my way out. Thank you very much, and enjoy your golf game. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? I hope you had as much fun watching it as I had making it. Until next time, lights out.